me paint a picture, see the vision. I can see the city while I'm in the Yami right now with it. She needed some clout, you not even relevant what this about.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Here's Porter. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Gasol. Now Sefolosha. This one for three. The rebound by Turner. Here's Mobley. Misses in close.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here is Sefolosha. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
Outside, KD. The tray. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Mobley. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's KD for three. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Back to Gasol. Pass to Sefolosha. Here's Gasol. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now here's Durant. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
For your home team, Donovan Mitchell, shooting one.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And it's late remission. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Lynn. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people. But look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Now here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Doncic. Over Vujicic. And it's Doncic missing. Here's James. Kicks it out to Ariza. 1 second left. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Pass to Ilgauskas. On the wing, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson pulls it in. To the inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
James in the high post. To the paint. Pass to Ilgauskas. And here is James. A 3-ball. From range, LeBron is good.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Ilgauskas. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Durant. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Barry. Now Moon. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Barry. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And one thing about Laettner, he really does a great job of using his size, especially when it comes to looking to score inside.
Now here is Sefolosha. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Sefolosha's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Moon. Here's Barron. Defended by Lynn. Top of the key. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. .115 left to play here in the second quarter. Ilgauskas with it. Back to Anthony. No good. That would have tied it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Moon. Still yet to score.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now, here is Ilgauskas. Pass to Sefolosha. Fires the three. Mobley with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now Thompson. Outside Porter. Here's Mobley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the free throw, no good. And stolen by Mobley. And stolen by Sefolosha. And Thompson sends it back. And the first half is now in the books. Leading by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right side, Porter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Ron right side. Pass to Bogdanovic. James looking around. the fadeaway. The rebound by Turner. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever...
It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah, Rick. I wanna one. You mean? Nah, I can't make you mine, but I can make you. In them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something ones in this club. I'm popping this so hard, cause I ain't used to. Deep ain't got no type, they want stupid.
Fell in love with the game. Put him on ice like the diamonds in my chain. I said, get the streets hope. Look out for the king. Mr. Never.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Turner with it. Now guarded by Curry. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Curry surveys. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner. And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball. It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The three from Barnes. Thompson pulls it in. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Tipped. Here's the break. From deep, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Thompson outside. Back to Thompson. Puts the move on. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Curry draws the double.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Barnes. Launches it from deep. That shot is off. And they're running. Porter from outside. The long distance three is buried.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
The three from Curry.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
They get the rebound. Outside Porter. There's a screen by Turner. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
And here's Curry for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Checking in for your home team.
Here's Curry. They double team Curry. Outside Barnes. Pass to Camby. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. Off target at the rim. In transition, here they come. And Mobley throws it down.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Now here's Mitchell, looking to end the run. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Let's go with a 3. Curry's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Outside for Porter. From deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Outside Murray. For 3. Drills it from deep. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Robinson. Blocked! Barnes with it. Yet to see a basket. Here's Mitchell. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Mitchell double team. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. And there are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Doncic. Pass to Red. Here's Robinson. Here's Red. Checked by Mitchell. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Curry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Montreal ball.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Murray. From downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Yeah, good commitment from Murray. He stays with his shot and gets the contact.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the third. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Moon, no good. Here's Camby. The three from Curry. The rebound by Turner. Here's the break. Pass to Moon. Here's Barry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. There's a screen by Turner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And Montreal making a change here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Montreal making a change here. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. For three, Lowry. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
Lowry's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Lowry sensing the separation and then got that shot up pretty quick.
Outside Durant. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Stoudemire. Lowry, right side. Lets a three fly. Knocked away. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Robinson. Here's Barry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Robinson. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Montreal leading by 3. Right wing. And here's Jordan. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Leitner. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he jams it home with authority.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. And that's to Stoudemire. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Stoudemire's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Robinson. Shots blocked.
Well, an average defender, but capable of wiping away shots. Randolph in great position that time.
To the right side. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Leitner. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Lowry will bring it up for Montreal. The lead is 2. Mobley grabs the board. Thompson outside. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Stoudemire. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Outside Porter. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. Fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got 8.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
In transition, here they come for the lead. Out to Mobley. Thompson outside. To the inside. Outside Porter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Lowry surveys the D. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Back to Porter. There's a screen by Turner. Up and over Lowry. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Team foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
For 3, Lowry lays out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Jones.
2 minutes.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So it's the home team now. Pass to Turner. Outside Porter. For the lead. Nails it from 3. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Lowry, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Pass to Turner. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
From outside the arc. And Thompson gets a 3.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when you trust his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Jones from outside. Mobley grabs the board.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Deciding to change it up. .43 seconds left in the third. The 3 from Curry. Mobley grabs the board.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
The 3 from Barnes. They're running. Back to Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Mobley. Inside. Here's Laettner. And here's Doncic outside. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Now here's Turner. Pass to Thompson. And here's Turner. Durant inside. Misses the one-handed jam. On the wing, Curry. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Turner. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Yeah, passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Turner attacking. And then Turner with the dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Doncic on the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And that one's good by Durant.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range, unguardable most of the time.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And so Curry will bring it up for Montreal. It's a 16-point game. Launches a three. Thompson pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gets the three ball to go.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Outside Curry. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Thompson for three. Barnes with the rebound. And it's Montreal's ball. Down by 15. And here's Curry for three. They get it back. Here's Camby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
The three from Curry. It's good. Curry with a long-range bomb.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Three-pointer in transition.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
From the arc. Rebound Montreal. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Pain ain't stop. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. We're cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat your feathers up. Have a shorty said don't leave how. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear them. Got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man. I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. Yeah, this shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and she trying to give me 1,000. Sneaking money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? In fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular homies doing. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. You probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get with you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living. You'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gon' make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer. Somebody should bless you. Nice and comfortable until the medics gotta rush you. Blocks I had to cut through there. We get hazardous. That an all-time high. That ain't the half of it. Trying to add it up in my head, but ain't no math with it. Get next to try to grab a pic. Now they on some rap. It's nasty. I ain't asked for this. I was just authentic with it. 95 South and a sprinter with it. Try to get next to you. Usually if they could benefit it. Passionate dog. I need my kids to feel it. That's why I'm up early. Kids to get you stuck early. A long way from all that. Used to lose and then I found out how they hate a winner. Come out them, they pay for dinner. Word, word.
You ain't with PNB Rock. You're not with me. You from New York, you ain't with Boogie. When I see you,
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left me stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm taking be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Fugazi, let me find out.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Outside Turner. Out to Thompson. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
Malone with the screen. Shoots over Turner. Malone gets the bucket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Lowry. Mobley with the rebound.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup. Tried to go to something else and flat out choked it. And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Lowry. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And it's in there. Turner's got his second bucket.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
To the inside. And stolen by Malone. Here's Morrison. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That puts them in the lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lowry can't get it to go. Break. Outside Turner. Pass to Mobley. Atlanta with the rebound. Here is Lowry. .51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Porter. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Porter's got 5 now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. It's Turner, high post. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Allen for 3. Atlanta trails by 3. Here's Brand, and he converts the layup.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Avdia. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Back to Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That's foul number 2 for him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Elton Brand grabs the board. Atlanta trails by 3. With the drive. Ingles in the corner. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Wang. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on David Robinson.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Leitner. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And the D has got to pay more attention to Leitner, especially when he's roaming around the basket.
Outside, Avdia. Tipped away. Mitchell right side. Pass to Wang. Ingles, that's for 2. Tries again. He lays it in. Wang's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's a screen by Robinson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for your home team.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
Doncic left side. Pass to Leitner. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. .121 left in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. And the 3 off target. There's the drive. Morrison gets the bucket. Here's Barry. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Inside. Toss to Kersey. Thompson comes with the double team. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Morrison can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Thompson outside. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
30 seconds left here in the second. Allen surveying the D. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's Leitner. Hasn't made one yet. Kersey traps in the tray.
3.
Kersey's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Pass to Morrison. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
For Atlanta, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Now here is Lowry. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Screen by Malone. Floats one up. The shot by Lowry, no good. Pass break, here we go. Here's Thompson. Yep, it counts.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Back to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Turner. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Turner. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here's Lowry. Pass to Wang. Cans it from downtown. Wang's got 8.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
And it's blocked. Here is Curson. Latre. Porter pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them toward the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's a screen by Robinson. 4 on the clock. Porter, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry looking around. Here's Wang. Fires it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Thompson in the corner. There's a screen by Robinson. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Wang. .112 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Avdia. Fader on the way. No good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Second chance effort. Wang with the bucket. Wang's got 10 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Down low, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Outside Lowry. They set the pick. Pass to Wang. There's the double team with Allen. Out to Brand. 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Atlanta leading by just 2.
33.
And we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here's the home team, trailing by 2. And it's Turner off the drive. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Allen. Here's Wang. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
From deep Washington. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Substitution.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Thompson. Out to Thompson. Porter with it. Inside. Thompson right side. Now here is Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. For Mitchell. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson. The ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Mitchell looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Morrison. Out to Turner. And stolen by Thompson. And finished off by Porter.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Malone in the high post. Atlanta again missing. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
Washington,